Yat Shunat no Lenigi Ado Kadolani Lenigi Lo Kia Ani Done Ainshlido Irish Bashish Chindo Shihi Dashichido Sanakande Adi a date and a co Vice President Ishodi now but the dot Arthur. A co attend Lenigi ya 8009 Round Rock North Joko. The Quidishi Assasitli with the BIA Apache County do in dot in regards to that road. It's a bus route, it's a senior center that serves the food and CHRs. And more recently we had a semi-truck tanker gas that rolled over on Highway 191, and a lot of the travelers were rerouted up this route. It's a safety concern. It's 8009. The ARC and the BIOS are complete. And the last we've seen, the ADT was 59, but we've been in office now almost 4 years, and I just heard earlier that the ADTs are good for 5 years, so Dishi is what's going to be needed. It's going to need a lot of earthwork. It's grading, graveling, and stabilizing. The latest quotation was 700,000 K. It's 1,098,000 plus. So that's a road that we've been meeting on, and we really would like for you to all come out and not come out. You've already been out there. All the road departments have been out there, but that's one of the major roads that we really need assistance with. The second one is off of that same road. It's in 172, Redwater Wash, ADT 72, 14 miles, low water crossing. One of our elderlies, Dido is one of the roads that we've all taken all the road departments out to. So low water crossing, 300 Ks, the approximate, no, and I've heard that one like 10 years ago. Or not 10 years ago, I would say 4 years ago. I've seen it in your manual, 300K, but I don't think that's the price anymore. So if we would have that reassess, the ARC clearance is done on that 172. That document is in the possession of NDOT. The third one, in 171, again, it's Augusol Wash, low water crossing. Again, that ADT is 72. So if we can get a lot of these things updated, we're ready to help with the ARC clearance and the survey stuff. But Priscilla Lee from your department that we've last talked to wanted to do training, because our question was, with the ARC clearance, are they the same as procuring for those that do home site lease? And she stated that no, it's a little bit different for roads. There's additional things that needs to be part of that ARC clearance or surveys. But she never came back to do the training. And I heard earlier that there will be some trainings. So those are the types of things I think chapters really need to get familiar with. The other one is the N12. It's already in the T-tip for N12 right-of-way slated for 2026. Please keep that in there, because that's another safety concern for the N12 route. So Mr. Jim?
Yate Shi Yaham, I'm the Vice President for Round Rock Chapter. Coco the mountain got the Route 13, 681. In this summer camp, we call it Wild Geese Pond, or the other hosting. It goes all the way over to the other side of the mountain that goes through the tower, the argent there from Saley, Whitfield, so what did a summer go? Yes, we just sunny that say that say never gives you where there's a big sun. A cocoa, quaggy ash in there, and that shit things like a washing go. It was the logging, hauling route, or that, and so those should already have clearance on it, so maintain ship up and yeah, he was the doctor, great doctor, David no upper read. That and this year, that's what we need for our people, so for their safety. The right of way on Route 12 from 191 to up to Lakajuke route junction in 13 and in 12. Along the route, the fence is next year somewhere. Coco, we did request for cattle guards, and if there's a way that we can have install a livestock under passage, that what you call, so that they can cross from one side of the road to, because on the other side we have windmills for the water, even here, they need to know. And then we have a trading post, and then from Rara Junction to the school, old trading post. We need that because it leads to the Red Mesa School District round right. So we need that somehow. They did work on it, but we need more improvement. So I thought. Also, yeah, because we only have those two BIE roads, 3 of them.
Okay, thank you, Round Rock. Bestått is das. Aha.
So with Round Rock, 8,009, you said you had an ADT of 59. So the latest one we have is ADT of 53. So we can double check that. Yeah, it fluctuates every time we have to go out there. Every 5 years we go out there. Let's see, 172 ADT. That one's 72. 171 ADT. 172 you guys had. We have it at 144, so we'll get back out there and do it again. Let's see, the logging hauling route. Do you guys have a route number on that one?
681.
680. Okay. So we'll do an assessment on that one. We'll find out if it's a BIA route or a tribal route. More than likely, it's a tribal route. Or it might be a forestry route. So we'll follow up on these.
Just to give you an idea of what comes in this area, going off of the Federal Highway Report, funds in 8084 mini farms $908,570. In 35, Sweetwater, $5,300,000. In 6460, Tenajotso, $11,430,000. In 35, Sweetwater, $3,130,472. In 12, Saline, $1,950,302. In 12, Saline Wheatfields, $8,457,980. In 84, Mini Farms, $7,491,717. In 84, Mini Farms, $4,295,283. In 12, Wheatfields, $5,591,717. In 6461, Tenajotso, $500,000. In 35, Sweetwater, $10,296,000. In 12, Wheatfields, $9,400,000. In 12, Noslini Pinon, 2 projects, $16,876,930. In 12, fencing, $500,000. Then you have in 12, $10 million. Then Ahotso in 35, $650,000. Then Ahotso Bridge, $5 million. In 12, fencing, $2,111,102. Then Ahotso 6461 plus in 35 Sweetwater, $1,714,000. Those are the projects that have been funded that actually have money available. So when one of the chapters was take that money and move it to the ones that are ready, that's what you're asking for. Those are the Chinle Agency projects that are already approved and funded. So you want to move money out of your community then? That's what you're asking. So be careful what you ask for. Because you open that can of worms, RDC can move it wherever they want. That's sitting on that committee now. So that's what I want to caution you on. Know all of the stuff that's there when you're asking for it. So when this report, I'll go on ahead and get out to you guys. Those are the projects for this area. Dika in 35 igiya do Allah the base of budget that on the akui the shin al base of budget that then the. And remember earlier when I said that we have to balance between new construction and rehab. In 12, Vicky, that's the rehab that was done. That was funded over 7 years to finish that project. The same way within 35, I believe that's 40 years to get all of those ones done. So that's how long. It's kind of like you have to make a down payment and you do a lump sum payment. The projects, so just be aware that I'll get this information to you. So there are projects being funded in this area. So now we have somebody that Rough Rock, I believe, is asking for 5 miles to be paved. That's $20 million. Remember, we only get about 53, so that's 2/5 of the entire funding that we would get for 1 year to do that project. We need you to understand that section where it has to be over 1,000 miles. The N12 has a 88 of how much? 80T? Just a real rough guess. Yeah. No? About 2,000 something a road every day that travel on that road. So that's why it's important for us to fund those ones, to rehab all of those ones. But at the same time, we have to have people preserve it. That fencing, they know Kadia. I forget where they did a whole project. The community members went and cut up all that fencing. So we need to teach our people that stuff costs money. And we're not going to get it for Christmas because you're only going to play for it twice and then you're going to ruin it. But that's kind of to try to help you understand that so that in 12, is probably about 40 to 50 million dollars just to rehab those roads that are there. So when we're asking for these, it takes in some instances multiple years to fund that. In-12's been on there, but the fencing I see, so I'm going to see if we can take a look at that and see where all of that comes from. So help us understand that it takes some of these projects. Okay?